Hello everyone, welcome to my FDA 510K submission series. In this video, I am going to show you how to prove substantial equivalence in your 510K submission. I will demonstrate to you via a real-life example on how to make a strong and successful case. Proving substantial equivalence is key in the FDA clearance process. The underlying logic is that since the FDA has already reviewed and approved a similar device, if the new device demonstrates substantial equivalence, the FDA can streamline its review process. For the parts that are substantially equivalent, the FDA can review them quickly, focusing efforts on the differences. Then, if you can also demonstrate that the differences are safe and effective, the device as a whole is considered safe and effective. This philosophy reduces the FDA's burden of reviewing every device from scratch. To establish substantial equivalence, three key aspects must be addressed. First, it is ideal to have the same intended use as the predicate device and similar technological characteristics. For any differences, you must demonstrate to FDA that the different components are also safe and effective. How can you achieve this? You will need detailed testing and performance data to support your claims. A note on intended use. For example, if you are developing an image processing tool, the regulatory requirements will vary significantly based on the intended use. If the tool is intended for primary diagnosis by radiologists, it will require much stricter testing data compared to a tool intended for secondary use. So you need to be very careful in providing your intended use. It needs to be just the right scope, not too much, not too little. Here is the content of a full FDA 510K submission from their website. And in today's tutorial, I will mainly focus on the substantial equivalence comparison, as shown here. And this same table will also appear in the summary section, which is here. And yes, this equivalence table will be copied to several sections of the entire submission package. Now, let me use a real-life example to show you how to craft an effective substantial equivalence table. Shown here is in section 6. This is part of the summary. And this section 6 is the detailed table for the comparison of our device to the predicate device. In this case, we actually use two predicate devices. Why? Because our product is most similar to one predicate device. In this case, it's the one on the last column. However, that device is relatively new, and there are some differences between our product and theirs. To reduce the FDA's burden in reviewing these differences, we added another, more established product that has been on the market for much longer as a secondary predicate device. And this is the one in the column here. By using both predicate devices, we leverage their similarities to the fullest. Additionally, the product most similar to ours also cited that secondary predicate device when it received FDA approval. So altogether, this approach creates a logical and a robust argument for substantial equivalence. So we can look closely to the table, the first one is indications for use. So that is the intended use. We try to make them similar. And the other columns are the technological characteristics. For example, we talk about data inputs. We talk about those alert for accumulated CTDI, which is one of the key functions of our product. And here is the continuation of the same table. And we actually took the characteristics of the data input scan controls. We starting from this predicate device, which also cited all these characteristics, and we try to demonstrate our similarities and differences. And lastly, we will have a summary, say it has similar indications for use. However, there are some differences, and our performance testing, along with verification and validation activities, demonstrate that our device is safe and effective. And yes, in the whole submission package, you need to provide detailed performance testing and those verification and validation tests to support your claims. After FDA receives your package, it will review the substantial equivalence. If it's not established, you will receive a not substantial equivalent letter. So that means your device is not ready for market, it's not clear for marketing. So you need to either resubmit or modify, etc. And if it indeed is approved, as I shown you in the previous video, then congratulations, your device is cleared for marketing. That's all for today. Stay tuned for more videos in the series. And if you have questions or comments, please leave in the comments and I will reply. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.